the further.
Bring her back! You said you can bring her back!
I'm sorry, your name is really it's hard to I speak Spanish. It's really hard to say it in Spanish.
Yes, I got news for you. It's hard to say in English too.
Oh.
Yeah, so we
Could
all struggle. Yeah, once I say it, you'll probably still have trouble. It's Dermot Mulroney.
I'll call you Pedro.
Yes.
Awesome.
Please. I've been contemplating
you're
how to make
today.
I've been contemplating how to make the most money, like for a favorite charity or for children or something, or you know, medical research, where I would auction off naming rights. And just, there'd be a few things we'd have to do. You know, it'd have to be under 3 syllables.
Totally.
It has to be like Chris Pine.
Something quick, something quick.
Yeah, Chris Pine. Imagine how easy that kid's life is. He just goes around and says, "Hi, my name's Chris Pine," and then everybody goes, "Oh, Chris Pine."
So Pedro,
what do you got?
Are you in this movie? You're a father, right?
I am. I'm a father in real life too.
So how much of the character is really you? Did you?
You know, it's not me, because the circumstances that this man is in are so specific that they don't reflect my life. You know, he's lost his spouse. He's struggling with his business and trying to keep the house running and get the kids in order. I don't have that, but what you know, just having kids at all, what you know you can tap into. This isn't the only part. I've played parents before, obviously, and I start to find a pattern where you're not playing a version of yourself, but you know precisely what that person feels about their family. You know. In this case, I love that the character I play, Sean, you know, steps up and goes and gets help, brings the psychic in, which is an unusual thing to attempt. Yeah. But he believes enough that that's the way that's going to save her, and then it winds up doing the trick.
Imagine this happening in real life.
In real life,
would you like if someone from your family had like
it had some sort
of
bizarre
possession? Would you do it? Would you go to like a special?
Well, where else would you go? You know,
to a hospital.
A hospital, but yeah.
It's a demon.
It's a demon. It's not a head cold. You know. Yeah, they'd sedate her, and then she'd be there, and then she'd come home, and then he'd come back. So we skip that whole chapter in the movie and go straight to the you know, supernatural superhero that Elise is.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
She kicks ass at the end.
Do you, tell me the truth, do you believe in ghosts?
I think I'm open to it. You know, I've never seen a ghost, so I'd feel more confident if I see one. You know, but I like wondering about it. That's fun, and that's what draws people to these movies.
You have a really deep voice.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's awesome.
I know, it's very.
So you kind of have to get into the character. You know, when you're acting, you kind of get into the character. Were you ever scared? Well,
not scared. I won't say that, but more than I expected. I had like reactions to the scene, so that. You know where I find that camera that's in the closet now instead of on her head? Just the way that, and then we're also seeing part of that on that sort of bluish monitor, and then you put all these like little weird elements together, and then you're starting to feel kind of freaky. Yeah, so I won't say that I was scared, but I definitely had like hair-raising moments making this. You know?
Awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. Some of it felt really real.
You've done way too many, like a lot of movies.
Way too many. That's true.
What's your favorite genre to work with?
Horror movies, of course.
Is this it?
Well, that's the right answer for the day. But I must say, what I'm really enjoying with this movie, I've never had before, where there's an audience waiting for this movie to come out. I've never done a sequel. You know, I've never done a movie that had an audience in place. So they're just waiting for us to get done with this conversation so they can go to the movie theater and see it. So that's really fun. I mean, people are already coming up and saying, you know, I saw that you're in the trailer of Insidious, and you know, fans of these movies are really intense in ways that I haven't encountered yet. So it's really fun.
Awesome. I don't know if you noticed, but Mexico is one of the top 10 countries that watches movies in the movie theater.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So a lot of guys, they think it's a good idea to bring a girl to the movie theater and be like, how should a guy act next to a girl in a horror movie? Should he be like all macho, like, oh, this isn't scary, or should he be all like, yeah, this is scary, kiss me?
Well, what do you think? How would it play better for the girl? You might have to let her.
I was looking for your advice. I was looking for your manly advice.
I think you should let her into you can't show her that you're as scared as you really are. You have to hide some of it.
Have to.
But let her see a little bit so that she knows that you're vulnerable.
That's your tip?
I think you'd have a better play that way, yeah. Because if you're just like, oh, this doesn't bother me at all, you know, maybe she thinks you're cold and remote.
That's a great tip.
You want her to have a little point of access.
Could you look at the camera and say hello everybody in Mexico, and I hope you enjoy the film. And
Hello to everybody in Mexico. I hope you enjoy Insidious Chapter 3.
Yeah.
Right
awesome.
on.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. My pleasure. Appreciate it.